Well, hello, my friends, and welcome to the Live Inspired Podcast Monday Morning Moments with John O'Leary. I record these each week so you and I can begin these weeks on fire with a burst of inspiration to help us inspire ourselves into this week. I'm going to use my dear friend, his name is Confucius, as a quote to share with you. Confucius wrote that everything has beauty, but not everyone sees it. All right, my friends, yesterday marked the 249th birthday of the United States Marine Corps. Oorah! I've been enamored by the Marine Corps since childhood, and having the honor of serving their wounded veterans more than 50 times through my work with Focus Marines over the past decade, I've grown and even galvanized my love of them even more so. And yet, it was a relatively simple experience witnessed by just a few others that revealed yet again how remarkable our Marine Corps is. Let me tell you more about it. 1 year ago, we were in the midst of filming On Fire. And on day 4 of filming On Fire, hundreds of crew and dozens of actors took a break from their work and they gathered for lunch. We were capturing scenes that day from my life as a college student at St. Louis University. And the massive lobby of the business school that I attended had been transformed into a vast lunch hall for the crew. A crew filming the life story of John O'Leary. What a surreal experience, my friends. More on that film, by the way, in just a couple weeks. Stay tuned for that. Near the end of lunch, I noticed a small group gathered at a table to celebrate what looked like a birthday. I made my way over, and I asked whose birthday it was. Our sound engineer, his name is Jameson Sweet. He's a man who's become a dear friend of mine, not only during the month we spent together filming On Fire, but also we recorded a remarkable podcast with Jameson Sweet. And Jameson informed me that it was the Marine Corps' 248th birthday. He then welcomed me to join the celebration. So with that, Jameson lit the candles on the cake, the Marine hymn played from a nearby speaker, and a group of 5 Marines stood at attention. It was an honor to simply witness this respect. Afterwards, one of the men unsheathed a beautiful non-commissioned officer's sword and began carefully slicing the cake to share with others. The first piece of the cake is always given to a guest that they are celebrating, the guest of honor, they call it. Jameson insisted that I take it. The second piece, traditionally, is presented to the oldest Marine gathered, who is acknowledged by the others both for their age as well as their years as a Marine. And that Marine takes the third piece and passes it to the youngest Marine gathered. This tradition is not about acknowledging rank or medals. It isn't about acknowledging creed or race or, my friends, sit up and listen, or political affiliation. No, it is a centuries-old tradition that serves as a reminder to all gathered of the critical passing of knowledge and respect from one generation to the next. One by one, each of the Marines gathered respectfully serves one another, and all who gather leave fed. It was a deeply moving experience to be a part of, and yet, here's the key piece. While it was happening, I remember looking around and recognizing hundreds of others gathered, eating at their tables, engaged in conversations or browsing on their phones, and missing the majesty of the moment taking place in their presence. My friends, brothers and sisters, we live at a time where it is easy to become so preoccupied with our life, our responsibilities, our calendars, and our lunches that we miss the momentous miracle of life occurring all around us. Today, let's determine to turn off the social media reminding us that it's never been worse than this. Never. Let us also agree to shut off the talking heads of cable news who remind us how evil the other side is. Let's push back from the tables that keep us preoccupied with our thoughts, our problems, our world. And instead, here's the key. Let's turn our attention toward the miracle of life taking place all around us if we have eyes to seek it. It is a gift. And on the 249th birthday of the United States Marine Corps, I give thanks not only for those who helped provide that gift to our country, but for those who remind us even today in the way they serve one another that it remains a beautiful country. And they remind us of this, that in spite of the struggles we face, collectively and individually, that the best is yet to come. Hoorah! My friends, I want to thank you for being part of my brigade. I want to thank you for being part of our family here at Live Inspired Podcast. And I want to remind you that in spite of the struggles faced, that the foundation is firm, that God is still God, and that the best is yet to come. This is good news. So for this time, and until next time, I tell you not, today is your day. What a gift. Choose to recognize that and live inspired.